Your body thinks it's starving, not because you skipped lunch, because somewhere inside you a famine alarm is still running, one your ancestors needed to survive. You know it by another name. You call it a craving. Here's what's strange about sugar cravings. They don't feel like a memory. They feel like need, like something missing, like a hole that only one thing fills. You're not imagining that. It's completely real. But it's not about the sugar. It's about a famine that hasn't happened yet, one your body is already preparing for. Your brain can't tell the difference between now and 50,000 years ago. It doesn't know about your kitchen, your fridge, your grocery store. It only knows calories are rare, winter is close, eat now. And it's been sending you that signal every single afternoon, probably for most of your life. The feeling has a very specific shape. It's 3 p.m. You're not hungry, but something pulls you toward the kitchen anyway. Or it's late at night, you've already eaten, and you're still reaching for something sweet. The worst part, the part that makes you feel broken, is that you know you don't need it. But your body doesn't run on what you know, it runs on what it remembers. And here's what nobody tells you about cravings. They're not a failure of willpower. Willpower is a conscious system. Your cravings come from somewhere much older, much louder. Think of your dopamine reward system like a hunting party that memorized exactly where the berries grow. It doesn't forget, it doesn't update, it just keeps sending you to the same coordinates. Except now those coordinates are a vending machine, a delivery app, the back of a pantry you keep pretending you don't know. So why sugar specifically? Why not protein or fat or anything else? Your ancestors didn't have sugar all year. They had it in short windows, late summer, early autumn, before everything died. So your body learned one very specific rule. When you find something sweet, eat as much as possible, because the next time it appeared could be 6 months away. That rule is still in your brain. It never got deleted. Think of it like famine memory, an emergency protocol your body runs automatically, famine or no famine. And here's where it gets darker. Your brain doesn't just crave sugar, it craves the feeling of eating sugar in abundance. Because that feeling meant the famine hadn't arrived yet. It meant you were going to make it. So when you eat one biscuit and immediately want 5 more, that's not weakness. That's an ancient abundance response firing on hardware built for a world that no longer exists. Think of it like a storage reflex, your body filling a tank for a winter that never comes. But there's something else your body does, something that makes the craving nearly impossible to fight alone. When your blood sugar dips, even slightly, your brain reads it as a threat. Not an inconvenience, a threat. Your amygdala fires, cortisol rises, your body starts scanning for the fastest available calories. Think of that like a fire drill your body runs without asking permission. You didn't call it, you can't cancel it, it just runs. And this is the part that actually changes everything. The craving was already in motion before you opened the fridge. You weren't making a bad decision. You arrived late to one your nervous system already made. That's not an excuse, it's a map. Once you understand the signal, you stop blaming yourself for losing a fight that was never fair. You were never weak. You were running ancient hardware in a world it was never built for. But here's the question that doesn't have a clean answer yet. If the craving starts before the choice, what actually changes it? Not willpower, not guilt, not knowing better. The answer has to do with meal timing, your body's hunger prediction system, and a feedback loop your ancestors never had to break. In the next video, we're going into exactly that. Why eating at the same time every day might be the only signal that resets the famine clock. It explains something about your hunger you've felt your whole life but never had a name for. What's the one craving your brain won't let go of, no matter how many times you try to quit it? Drop it in the comments. Your cravings aren't a character flaw. They're a survival system running in the wrong century. Your brain isn't broken, it just hasn't gotten the news yet.